What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be doing an update on the olds. As you can see, it's just still got about an inch of dust, but just going over some things. We've been having troubles finding headers that work and stuff like that, but got fuel pump on, got the motor in, finally got some headers that'll work, got fittings for the fuel lines. We're just chugging along on it. Really, since we got these headers done, it's about to be build a turbo kit time, and then wire the whole car up. And really, I mean, we should be on the straight and narrow after that, because he's got everything for the fuel system. I gotta buy him exhaust, because we used all his exhaust on the Yeti when I switched it to a single turbo. So hopefully we'll be doing the turbo kit and getting this thing running before too long. So trying to set the old motor in. Dad's waiting on motor mounts right now. They'll get here later on today, but we went ahead and stabbed it. Usually we have trouble with the Oldsmobile motors going into Oldsmobiles and using Oldsmobile mounts. Yeah, that's usually our downfall whenever we do an Oldsmobile build. We got the motor mounts in. I didn't film any of this. Just been work. Dad's been tinkering on it. I haven't filmed any of it. So we got the motor mounts in. Transmission mounts mounted up. Starters on. It is a precision fit. And then Dad's working on the fuel pump right now. This is my old fuel pump off Pat. Air mode 3.5 brushless. So the thing that's holding us up right now is headers. That's really getting us. So Dad had some headers not working. Some 442 headers, right? Is what they were, W30 headers.
Yeah, I had some W30 exhaust manifolds. The passenger side was working for the driver, but the driver's side wouldn't work for the passenger. So
yeah. And
I just didn't like the way it looked. I mean, we're building a 1,000+ horsepower deal, and it just looked.
Yeah.
It looked like. I mean, even though it is backyard, whatever, it looked like it was gonna be backyard for sure. And I was looking at boat exhaust manifolds yesterday, because somebody said, "I want you to just use boat manifolds because they just come straight out." But they're about this big. I mean, they're this big around because they're water cooled, like water runs through a boat, and they're aluminum. I found a pair, but I was like, man, there ain't no way they'd clear the frame and stuff.
Yeah.
But they would have been perfect because they just out and straightforward.
So then he ordered some shorties, and we tried doing it regular, and they wouldn't work. And then doing it flipped upside down, they were out over here.
Weird angle.
Just weird angles. Issue on Dad's. As you can see, if we just put this fuel rail on, this hole is too low for the intake. We had some other caps, and it was a little bit too high. Sorry, it's cold outside. A little bit too high. So, creepy. So, we have these other caps, extender caps, and they will put the bolt hole above the bracket. But Dad found some elbow brackets.
Yeah, they're already pre-drilled. That's
pre-drilled. Don't even have to drill nothing. That's basically exactly what they need to be for the holes. So
this one, I don't like how it comes down. I'd rather it come straight out. So I'm gonna take the Sawzall and probably cut it straight. And that one, I wouldn't mind cutting it up, up here. But again, it don't come out bad, though.
Looks like it gets real boxy up there.
Well, how are you going to get from this shape to a pipe?
Well, we're gonna do this. Let's see. I got my new knife that Mom got me. And then I could do like a surgery with this knife. right now. If somebody needed emergency surgery, I got you.
So if Matt needs his arm cut off, you can do it.
Yeah. So anyway, I got these. These are 2.5-inch flanges, and like we technically could just literally set that up there and just run a bead all the way around it and be done with it.
What are those made out of?
These stainless steel,
So you can just
and
weld
these
them
are
in
cast
with
iron. But see, I mean, that'd be a great weld, except it's just in a terrible spot, you know. If that steering box wasn't there, if I had a rack and pinion on this thing like I'd like to have, I mean, I could even cut it where it, you know, come up, or I could roll it over, but I'm just gonna cut it flat. But I'm like Jace, where that one comes up, it kind of gets kind of square there.
How you gonna get from square to round?
I mean, I don't know. That'd be Jace's problem if I cut it.
Thanks. Thanks.
I just cut it and have the plan. He's got to execute the plan.
You just gotta tack it together. He's gotta weld it.
Yeah. But yeah, I put those spacers on there. Well, they're really flanges that we was going to build turbo headers off of, but now I wish I had that W30 passenger side on this side. And then I wish they made a W30, because these exhaust manifolds are for a dual exhaust Delta 88. That's what I ordered them.
Huh.
But that side, you know, when you flip the headers over, it was coming straight down, and now it comes out. It's perfect. It's like that's made for turbo headers. I just gotta figure out.
Yeah, we finally got our injectors working.
Yeah, I've got these mounted solid. I mean, the injectors though, you can move them a little bit, but I think they're gonna be fine. I mean, they move up and down just a touch, but I think your brother wants to come check that out and make sure that's all right.
What are you talking about? It's fine.
He didn't trust us, I don't think.
It's fine. What are you talking
He's
about?
like, I don't know about that, Dad. I'm like, nope, it's a done deal. It's already bolted on.
What's the Here it goes. Oh, you getting it?
No, I ain't getting it.
I thought you had it.
I don't know if you're gonna get it either.
Oh, you had it.
Honestly, I wish I could get that hose down by this fire that y'all was making fun of me. You know, it would
Everything's split with this thing. Like, look at that. It's all dry on you, man.
What? It ain't right.
Never mind. Never mind.
Act like I didn't even see that.
God dang.
Push it in there all the way.
Get it?
Yeah, it went in. I mean, I don't really like where it's at, of course, but I forgot it went the other way. I had it perfect, and then I spun it around.
I'll get out of your way. So what are we doing?
Well, Paul's building some fuel lines right now. I'm just gonna get this. I mean, I'm gonna go until I run out of parts.
Is it pointing at the right place?
I hope so.
Yeah, it needs to be pointing at you.
Well, I mean, they want to see the engine probably. So.
This is good. Come look at this. You've got to talk and entertain. You've got to talk and entertain.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean I gotta
Like you've got
entertain?
to say what you're doing as you do it.
Yeah, like I'm putting this hose on. Or...
Yeah, like you have to say what you're doing. Like I'm putting this hose on. I'm just like gonna scoop something out of the engine because there's something stopping it, like that.
Oh, okay. So you could be my director.
I am. I got a job. I got a job.
Be the director. Whoa!
What happened?
Almost cut my finger off.
Oh, no.
That would have been a bad day.
Mom would be sad.
Yeah, that would be a bad day if I cut my finger off.
We thought about putting an X to connect the hoses,
Just to be different.
just to be different.
And we don't have the fittings.
And wait, what?
We don't have the fittings for
And we
it.
don't have the fitting.
So we're just trying to make something work now.
And we're just trying to make something work now.
Yeah, there you go. Excellent.
Is this gonna be the shortest hose in the world, or what do you got going on?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make something work with the fittings I got, and I can't get there. I mean,
Well, I see you got your plug wires on.
plug wires are on. I need a cool wire, and I've got 10 extras.
I saw it.
I don't find one.
You got your headers cut off.
Maybe you need to cut this.
So,
Yeah, I mean this one we just set up and weld,
yeah.
and then same here. This almost, if I grind it a little bit, it would
Probably fit over.
yeah.
Okay, so I think that'll be.
Mounted
You mounted that.
All I
you got
lack
all
for
the
fuel
fittings.
line is just getting these hooked up.
Yeah. So I think that'll be a good update for right now.
Yeah.
I wish we could do more. I wish we had it running.
We had everything we would, but now we gotta get an ignition box.
Now we gotta get an ignition box. We're going to get gas, start welding pipes on and stuff like that. If we get it wired and we could just start it whenever, you know. But
Yeah, I need to figure out something for this, because this definitely ain't gonna work.
yeah, because your
I'd
intake
like-
tube will
I'm really
hit right
thinking
there.
about just getting a good piece of aluminum,
Like
cut
making
it
a
out,
plate.
and then just weld like a dash 16 fitting coming up out of it.
Yeah,
You know, like steel braid maybe.
that way you can go right over to it. Because we're gonna put the turbo probably about right here.
Well,
Radiator right there.
I got fittings to do dash 12 and dash 12.
On
So-
your adapter, or
So
on
I think my
your.
radiator, I'm gonna have one that's about like this, and the inlet and outlet will be on this side, and we'll probably mount a remote water pump over here,
Okay,
and then, and I'm like you, we'll just.
probably mount the turbo.
I
on
want
the
the
grill.
turbo to get all the air.
Yeah, we're about to redo the turbo, or do the turbo kit on this one. Do a new turbo kit on the Yeti. And redo the turbo kit on Pat and mount it in the grill as well, the turbo, I'm thinking. And then we're going to do a turbo kit on
We got 4
the Dragon. So we got 4 turbo kits, 3 LS turbo kits, 1 Oldsmobile small block Cutlass turbo kit, which I bet there's not any videos about that out there. So
I mean, I watched one and I quit watching it because they was even worse than anything we would do.
yeah, they were welding like fence piping and stuff together.
Yeah, I was just like, I ain't watching this. You might
Well,
give me a bad idea.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Yeah, I'd like to
get
get
it
the wiring
started.
harness out here and figure out. I guess I need an idle air control valve.
Need an idle air control valve, a throttle position sensor. You're gonna need some sensors, map sensor, fuel pressure sensor. You know, that's just all. That's all money racking
Dome
up that people don't
pressure
think of.
That's
you know?
the thing. I mean, just to even get it running, I'm gonna have 300 or 400 in sensors just
Yeah,
to
and
fire
I mean,
it.
you don't have to do a dome pressure sensor right now, type of thing. You know, but
No, I mean honestly, I've still got my 375 mounted.
Yeah,
all
you
I
can
need
just-
is a double
you just
crossbar underneath that thing.
you know, it's really hard to let off the button whenever you spray it though. So just
No, I'm just saying, just
or
spray
just to get it going.
Yeah. We'll just run some 2.5 inches out. You know,
Oh
some
yeah,
bull
you're just wanting to spray the whole thing.
Yeah.
That'd be easy.
horns.
We could do that quick.
It would defeat the whole purpose though.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
but all right, that'll be it for today's video. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.